And we're back to RP Jesters, where we're playing the adults this session in Gumshoe. We had those of you who stuck around last session might have heard a little bit of a teaser of an alarm clock going off.
I didn't.
But anywho, I am your mall manager, Sky, and I am joined by Nate Brass.
Hi, Internet. That's me. This time around, Tasha Swards.
Tasha Swards.
Occupation, that bitch.
Hell yeah. Ooh, kill.
I don't think I had the occupation for your mother when I was making the character, so I just put that in for you to change. I love that you didn't change it. Let's see here. Andrew Frost.
Hey, this is Marlin Donagan, and welcome back to your MASH Minute. Did you know that while filming MASH, half the cast wouldn't wear their Army regulation boots because it was too loud and the cameras would pick it up?
I love that you have different facts. That's so great. Let's jump over to Celina.
Hi, yes, I will be your nervous mother of the group, Julie Bronson. Yeah, I'm really stressed out. It's going to be great.
Casey Reardon.
I'm going to be playing Francis Finner, and, one of my favorite detective movies is The Big Sleep. Now, Violet doesn't particularly like when I watch that one, as there are a few of breasts on screen at certain points, but it's a good movie, and that's not why I'm watching it, all right?
Sure.
And finally, Seth Coveyou.
Hi, I'm going to play Martha Dremmeled. I didn't take any notes, but I can tell you this. Her favorite movie is Singing in the Rain.
Aw.
I can see
That's
that.
such a sweet movie.
No tits in Singing in the Rain. I watched it 9 times. I can tell you for sure.
You, Seth, or you, the character?
I like it as Seth. I like the movie
Oh.
Singing in the Rain. It's a very good movie.
I've never actually seen it, so we got to watch it at some point. So, should we do a little bit of a recap?
Yes, please.
Last time, I surprised y'all with a new system called Gumshoe. It is a 1d6 system where you play normally as investigators. In this case, you're playing as the parents of 5 missing kids from the town. And the name of that town was what? Who can give it to me?
Point view?
There we go. That was a test.
Plainsview.
I'm sending you a
Plainsview.
single M&M in the mail.
He did write point view on my character sheet.
Huh.
As I'm a Point View local apparently. I don't live in Plainsview.
That's a neighboring town. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I
Mine
live on the
also says
and
Point View.
Is it Plainview or Point View?
I think it's
God,
Plainsview.
Multiple planes.
I just saw worse DM.
Not the worst DM, but definitely the worst memory of
been a
DM.
I have such bad memory issues, so it's so funny doing any game where it's like, John
Yeah,
talks
'cause
to
we
you.
go to
His name was
Plainsview
Jake
High.
last time. His name's John this time, and then a session later, Jackson talks to you. Wasn't his name
Wait,
John?
how do you pronounce a dragon that's like wings or its front arms?
Shut up.
Shut up. Shut up.
Stupid.
It's a wyvern.
There you go.
My
Did
boy
I-
can learn.
Did I do
My
it?
boy's
Look at
going
him.
to
Look
school
at him
and he
go.
can learn.
Shut up.
Yes.
Oh my god. Our youth are screwed. I'm going back to school to be a teacher.
Oh no.
I was
I mean,
going to
oh,
say, the kids are from Plainsview, but we might be from Point View.
Yes, I meant
They changed
Plainsview.
the name. That's it. It's like when we were all kids, it was Point View, and then they changed it to Plainsview.
In the city of Plainsview. We caught up with all of the parents there, how they are dealing with the disappearance of their kids. It had been 4 days since the Newlands Mall 20th anniversary where the kids had disappeared. A neighboring town had pulled back their police force after a 72 hours of straight searching for any sign of the children and nothing coming up. Or at least that's what they say, that nothing came up. We got into the session and we followed Julie and Francis through the mall. We caught Tasha and Marlin. What were you two up to again?
We were in the maintenance closet where we discovered like cave painting residue dust where that portal had formed. Not that
That's
we
right.
knew a portal had formed there, but
Yes, you found this ancient residue that seemed almost thousands of years old. And finally, our very own Martha Dremmeled went ballistic on some cops that frankly deserved it.
ACAB.
ACAB.
Yeah.
So
I harassed a civil servant.
good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that was about it. Oh, yes, and you also saw the wizard Dan.
At the diner.
But the first title that we get up after it had ended, just with that, just simply says 8 days since the disappearance at the 20th anniversary. Now, 4 days later since that. We, the audience, knew who that was. Julie, you unfortunately do not.
Kong Kong.
you gave that man a stack of pancakes.
Julie, you had a strange dream last night as your alarm is going off right now. Are you one to slam the alarm, tap the alarm, or let it play until desperation takes over?
Oh man, yeah, I'm definitely. It's a slam, and then the hand just kind of stays there as she processes and actually wakes up, because I think she has these past 8 days now been taking long stints of no sleep because it's like we need to find these kids. This is bad now. We know past 2 days is really bad, and this is worse.
Yeah. How is the state of your room looking right now?
Whew. It is quite literally a pile of dirty laundry that I do occasionally keep picking from because some of it's not quite dirty enough, because I have not done laundry in maybe a week or two.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the kids can't do anything. I can start teaching them, but they shouldn't be responsible for my own stuff. But yeah.
So last night you dreamed of Derek. You saw him in some sort of crystalline cavern on a stage of all things, with strings flowing down as he moved about and put on, frankly, a very odd performance. However, your view was not on him, but those strings that led up into the top of the stage. And as you peered up into that space, all you could see was a giant figure in a green tunic, his face obscured, but a large white beard poking out of the shadowy face, and a tall hat with stars and moons on it, before waking up suddenly. Now, what I want to know from the whole group is who has planned and reached out to everyone to get everyone together. And is this the first time the 5 of you are getting together to meet up?
It could be me. I'm a busybody.
I think that
Yeah.
tracks.
You do feel like the organizational type?
Yeah. Now, 2 questions there, since it is specifically you, Tasha, putting this together. Martha. Since it is you, Martha, putting this together. Is this the first time you have reached out to these other parents whose children are missing? Is this, and if this is the first time, did you also reach out to Tasha?
Well, see, here's the thing. When we say the word reach out, or I should say the phrase reach out, I think this would be the first instance of a reach out. The other times are probably me calling and leaving a harsh or berating voicemail. Like, maybe some colorful language about your piece of shit kid.
Oh my God.
Excuse me.
Did
No
you
good.
leave?
No
Wait,
good
which-
scoundrel.
Who did you leave those
I was gonna
voicemails
say,
on?
Yeah.
I don't know. Should I roll a die?
Yeah, I think you should.
No, I think this should be a character
Okay,
decision
fair
because
enough.
you would have been actively calling if you had called everybody. We'll make the assumption that you had already contacted all these parents prior, but now you're getting everyone together. What I want to know is who did you leave nasty voicemails on, and who did you leave just kind of regular voicemails on?
Sure. And I'm definitely not rolling a d6 right now. Okay.
It could be random.
I'm going to leave a nasty voicemail on
Should probably be a D4.
the Finners.
Wow.
Of all the people.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of... Why the Finners?
Because that's what the D6 said, apparently.
Because after, like, the d6 knows. Because after maybe a bottle of wine, maybe half a bottle,
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm an anxious person, and alcohol has only made me more untethered.
So, you all have now received this
Put that on a
invitation.
shirt.
I am untethered from wine.
I'm an anxious person, and alcohol has made me
That's
untethered.
pretty good.
Honestly, that's pretty great. I'd wear that. With like
Just an
the
empty
wine
bottle
mom
of wine
font.
on it.
Yes.
I'll
I'm
get on
untethered.
I would put that on a wood block, have that up in my kitchen. I'm
Honestly.
anxious. Can we sell wood blocks? Can we get that?
I'll look into it.
That
some
would be
laser etching in it.
funny. Damn, I actually really want that. Leave us a review if you want that, guys. Anywho, all right. So the rest of you have received this. Now, follow-up knowledge that I need to establish here. Is it just you coming, and why is your partner not coming? Or is your partner coming too, slash husband, wife, whoever else is coming to this meeting too? I assume it is at your house.
So the first part of that is an open question to everyone, and the second part is to me.
Is yes.
Where is it? Okay.
So why don't we start with you, Seth? Is it at your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So now, and I could just call you out, and we can run through these quickly. Andrew or Marlin.
I think Marina's at work.
Okay.
So I'm here by my lonesome.
Dang, she's still working. That's some dedication right there.
Yeah, someone needs to.
Somebody needs to. Francis.
It's just going to be Francis.
Mhm.
We have not seen Violet in a while. She is staying at the church.
Okay. And then let's see here. Julie, of course, it's just going to be you. The kids have school it's the summer, but you probably got somebody to look after them.
I think we've at this point, because Derek's been gone, we've tried to schedule like some sort of summer camp, found a summer camp that the kids can go and not have to deal with this, and I can focus.
Okay, so they're not even in is it a local summer camp, or are they like out
Yeah.
of state?
It's a local
Or just out
one.
of the city, like neighboring town?
Yeah, I think it's just like there's some woods nearby that they host like a summer camp every year.
There's some sort of rural form.
Yeah,
Okay, very
pick
cool.
them up in the
Okay.
Pinto and
And then finally, Tasha.
I think my lovely wife Sasha has joined us.
Very cool. Okay, then. So Sasha
I would
will
have
be
offered
there
a
as
carpool,
well.
just saying.
All right. Well, and you're all going, despite one of you getting a nasty voicemail?
I think that Francis would probably call Marlin and just have a conversation of like, did you get berated by Martha? Like, what's going on? Are we going to this thing?
I mean, mine was very cordial.
Cordial.
Yeah, no.
All
There
are some words.
kind of unexpected.
Very ungodly words were left.
Ah, well, I mean, it's a trying time for everybody.
Okay, but to be fair, she called Roman, and I quote, a
little demonic piece of hell itself that deserves to burn for eternity.
Well, that's a little loaded, but
A little bit loaded and kind of like targeted to us as well.
Religious
I don't
undertone there.
particularly want to work with Martha on this. I thought it could just kind of be like the four of us. Martha is...
I mean, Martha does have money, though.
What, is she going to pay us to do this?
No, but she could probably find somebody to, do some investigating that the cops aren't doing.
I thought that's what we were doing.
Well, more tools at our disposal would be good. I mean,
I guess.
Well, I
just
said
if
you gotta.
she starts coming at me, don't expect my hands not to fly.
Whoa, okay. All right, let's settle down. What doesn't Jesus say something about turning the other cheek?
As you said, we're all being a little bit stressed.
All right. I'll pick you up.
Yeah.
All right.
So you two go together. Tasha and Julie, I assume you guys go separate. And what time of day are we all having this, Martha?
In the evening.
In the evening.
Yeah.
And let's see here. What was the name of your nanny?
Bertha.
Bertha?
Yeah.
Is Bertha there helping?
Sure.
Heck yeah. Well, your guests arrive.
Oh, no, wait.
and-
That guy's into this scene. Bertha's not there.
I
You
already
can't
got
play
my
with
in.
us.
Sasha's here. I already got my in, bitch. I'm in there.
Nate, kick her out.
You have to stay outside. Why?
The one you have less of a
Babe,
problem
keep
with.
the car running. I don't know how fast this will get.
What are you
bad.
talking about? What are you talking about?
Honey, the real parents are talking. You
I'm-
stay and keep the car on.
Hold on now. Okay. Hold on a second.
God.
Just because you carried him doesn't make me not one of the parents.
Keep the car
Amen to
running.
that,
What is
sister.
gas? Like $1?
It's probably like
Exactly.
50 cents. I don't know.
Exactly.
19 cents. How much is a banana? So, you all gather. It is the first time that I think all of you have been in the same room. It has been 8 days since your children have disappeared. I know I sprung this on all of you, but does one of you guys take the lead in this conversation? / how do you guys think it goes? Because I put this forward to you guys as a way that I would imagine narratively you would share whatever information that you have.
Okay. Interior. The Dremmeled mansion. We are in the third den. We have repurposed Monty's script writing corkboard where he plots out storylines, and I am now doing my own red yarn theory with as much as I can reconstitute from looking at the police notes.
Very cool.
Bertha has set out a tray of tea sandwiches, and small cookies, and has thus left the room, not to return again for the remainder of the scene.
She opens her mouth to start talking, and you close the door on her. Oh.
And we'll just dive in. Now, this is what I've put together, and I've got to be honest, it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to agree. You
Yeah,
went with the sangria red, I probably would have gone with the crimson.
What?
The string?
You would have...
I think it
Francis,
pops a little bit more on
this
a mortar
isn't-
bird, but
It's yarn. It's yarn, simpleton. It's fucking red. It's just red yarn.
Yeah,
Everyone.
I want to say that's cadmium.
no, that's definitely.
Oh my god!
So I think the egg's on your face there, Francis.
Did you guys have like a spa day at the Pantone store? Look at the fucking information!
Whoa, Martha, I'm on your side now.
We're all on each other's sides here. We all want to find the kids. Thank you. This is from the police station? This, what we've got up on the board, correct?
Well, yes. I mean, what I could, what is the word? Steal?
Okay,
You
sure.
stole this information?
Yes, I stole information about where my son might be.
Okay. Well, actually, Francis, did you ever test that fabric we found, or did you do anything with that?
God, I gotta talk about fabric this whole.
Yeah, I don't know how much this ended up in the recap.
It's been 4 days, so whatever you guys think you would have done in the meantime, I am happy to basically just give you that information to the extent. So ask me any questions and I will answer it for you within the realm of what you could possibly get.
I would like to have taken the piece of fabric we got to the local fabric store and see if they could tell me anything about it.
You would have brought it to like the grannies at the fabric store. And at first they would have been like, oh, wow, this is like a polyester, like, synthetic blend. And then they would have taken a closer look to it, and it would have gone to the extent where they pulled out, like, those like little eyeball, like jewelry magnifying, like they would have pulled that out. And you would have heard them basically say along the lines of, where did you get this? We don't have anything this advanced.
What do you mean by advanced?
The fabric, the blend itself is like nano threads almost that are stitched together in this crazy weaving pattern that makes it incredibly tough and incredibly durable. And there's nothing that they know of that could make that type of stitch. Granted, these are just the women at the local fabric store. Actually, yeah. Marlin, doesn't your wife own what was the store? Isn't it a craft store?
I think, yeah, actually, now that you bring it up.
So
I haven't thought about that in weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The other thing that they would have noticed about it is that it is almost fixing itself. It can't make new material, but you can just see that the threads themselves almost naturally are trying to weave back together what is lost.
So the fabric that Julie and I found, it's not actually fabric, it's nanobots.
What?
Yeah, so I went to Agnes and Marianne at the fabric barn, and they were saying that the fabric is repairing itself, and the threads are incredibly finer than anything else that I guess they have ever seen. So it's got to be nanobots, right?
I'm kind of unfamiliar with the term. to be honest.
Have you ever seen nanobots?
Just watch, and he'll slice the fabric so it has a cut in it, and just leave it on the table.
We all just like peer over.
It's fixing itself like an alien. I was so confused by the nanobot thing.
Earlier I said that it was incredibly tough, but it is still fabric at the end of the day. So it takes some effort to like cut through it. It's like one of those anti-theft sort of bags. Like you can get a knife into it, but the whole point is that you're not cutting it stealth, like you're not getting that through it easily. So it takes some work. You set it down on the table, and 5 minutes later, it takes some time, but like 5 minutes later, it's back to being its shape.
Huh.
Okay, nanites.
So whoever took our kid has to be high up in the government.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Oh.
Or a foreign government.
Or a...
Oh, God. Oh, God.
My God, those reds.
Guys.
But it's green.
Scientific exploitation.
Why would they want the boys, though?
We have some of the most brilliant young boys in all of the America.
Shh.
It's your son?
I
Okay.
guess.
You guys don't have faith in your children?
I have
No,
all the
I
faith in
definitely
my son,
do. I
but
just
also
feel like
he's the eldest of the
kidnap-
group.
Kidnap the president's daughter or something. I don't know.
Right.
Why would
That's
we
my
kidnap the
confusion.
president's
Not
daughter?
us. I'm saying the foreign governments should kidnap the president's daughter, not our
I was going to say,
kids.
also, if there was a ransom or something along those lines, they would have contacted us already. And most likely you, Martha. No offense, but...
Why would I take offense to that? I'm the richest person in town.
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of jewelry are we looking at on Martha today?
We're sparse today.
Ooh,
We're
okay.
sparse. We might have some just like pearl studs. That's about it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Humble.
Martha, who invested in the mall?
Who invested in them? Everyone invested in the mall. It was going to be the mall. It was everything. It was everything to this town. So many businesses came forward. I couldn't even count all of them, honestly.
Do you have a list?
No, but Thomas would. Somewhere.
Any files like that would be in his study on the 3rd floor.
Could we possibly peruse?
No, out of the question.
I mean, if there's somebody who invested in the mall that didn't like the current state of things and thought to seek revenge by kidnapping, the owner's children.
Marlin, I'm telling you, it's a locked door, and that's all I can say. You never should meddle into Thomas's affairs. And I give a little glance over at Tasha.
If that were the case anyway, and they weren't happy with how the mall was going, you'd still expect them to send some kind of ransom note to change things.
Right, and a ransom has not been received.
That's very true.
I don't think this is about money. I don't know what it's about. I'm hoping it's not some sick psychopath who wants to harm children
Francis,
for no
don't
reason.
even go there, please. We've had.
I can't
enough
think of
nightmares as
anything else,
late.
okay?
Okay. So we've got a lot of info here so far. Did Marlin, Tasha, I know you guys had looked into some things too. Did you find anything new?
We saw something, but I don't know if it's relevant. In the maintenance closet towards the innermost labyrinth of the alleyways in the mall, Tasha and I saw some kind of weird paint residue.
Yeah, it seemed to me some kind of alien summoning circle. Probably
Okay, now you lost me.
where you've shown us cloth that fixes itself. I assume our children were taken to another planet.
Oh, that's
Francis,
the deep state.
Really, you came in with nanite wool, and
Because
Yeah.
it's the deep state.
we're
Admittedly,
turning our nose up at alien drawings.
admittedly, it was about the same color as that fabric. Now that I'm looking at it,
Okay.
And
So
we're dealing with the
weird.
Pantone boys here, so we know that they can color match.
Martha, can I use your restroom real quick?
Which one?
Whatever the closest one is.
No, not that one.
No, that's a fancy.
No, that one's not
Go
for
to the
guests.
second floor.
Yeah, that one's up for guests.
No.
Stupid
that-
response.
that's Montgomery's private bathroom. You can't use that one.
You can use any restroom. I don't care.
Wow. I would think there's a signed restroom.
You can tell in my head any time that I'm asked to improv something about the house, it has to be a flex.
I don't know. I would love it. I would love the response of just, what tax bracket are you in? Oh, first floor.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's great.
I will excuse myself from the room, and I'll start going to the third floor to Thomas's study.
Ooh, okay then. All right, you're going up to the third floor. And while you guys are still in this room and you are deliberating, what I want to know is, let me take a look at these. Who here has any points in... Let's see here. I'm looking for anything related to mapping or understanding. Library use could be one.
Well, I got library use.
Let's see here.
2 in library use.
I think I had switched something over last
observation.
episode,
Does
actually.
anybody have any points in observation in the room?
I have wait. Can I throw out some?
Yeah.
I have a point in archaeology and a point in art.
Yes.
Did they take pictures or just have descriptions of what the cave drawing stuff was?
Don't believe they took any photos.
But they could
I don't know if
describe
we
it.
have
Maybe
any
they
way
could
of
draw it.
Well, here, yeah. I mean, I could throw that back to you. I don't mind. Would one of you own a camera to take photos? Because that's not the most common thing in the world. Because we're still using film cameras. I believe digital cameras are like just hitting the market right now, but it's really still just film cameras that are going to be readily available. And then the other thing to that is, would either of you have collected any residue from it? You could have tried to collect a sample as well.
From the mall, yeah, definitely.
Okay, then. So Tasha has a sample of it, but they don't have a photo of it. That's what I'm understanding? Okay.
Okay.
Yes, you can use art/archaeology for that. How many points you got in it?
I have 1 in either.
So I think since you have 1 in either of them, I'm not going to make you roll for this, because sometimes you just are able to get the information because you have those specific things. And specifically, art and archaeology would be your understanding of these. Natural history as well would be the other one.
I hear you. But what if I did roll? What would I roll? Because
okay.
I don't remember how to play this.
Oh yes,
I
so
think
it's
we're
a
on
one.
D6.
So with the Gumshoe system, more often than not, when you ask a question of me, you get the information because you are because you're an investigator and you want to get the information, and then it's up to you guys to try and sort of piece the clues together. But this one's very much more a narrative game. However, if there is a challenge to it, if there is a chance of failure that I deem worth, having that chance, more often than not, it is going to be a 1d6 roll plus whatever you have in the ability, and it is most of the time going to be a difficulty check of 4. So you would need to, so meets it, beats it in this system. Yeah. However, I am not going to have you roll. What would you like to know about this specifically? Are you just looking for like blanket information, or are you looking for something specific?
What is? Why? Why in mall? Why there?
So there's not... Why it's there is impossible to decipher, because
That's fair.
it shouldn't be there. But it has the same residue feel as like a cave painting drawing. Maybe you had studied them at one point in university or something like that, but it basically has the same residue there. And if you were able to, I mean, the only way to really tell that it would register as, hundreds of thousands of years old, or, tens of thousands of year old, would be by bringing it into a lab. Maybe you have that lab equipment in the house and you're able to do it real fast.
Absolutely, I do not.
Okay, absolutely do not. So
Well,
don't have
why
that
would-
information.
Why would I have that?
I don't know. You're rich. Rich people are weird.
Sure, we have a telescope. It's purely decorative. It does not work.
Beyond that, the material, while it does remind you of that, is like nothing you've ever felt or seen in the art world. It is something, how to best to describe it.
So if I'm an anthropologist and I'm studying cave paintings, I would maybe know the derivative of certain paints, right? I would think natural items in our world and maybe animal or botanical in nature. But this, is it of this world?
It is not of this world.
Okay.
It is something that you cannot recognize, and you would not be able to get deeper information without, running it through a lab.
I take off my reading glasses and look at Tasha, and with this, I don't know, is it like a Ziploc bag or a Petri dish that has the sample in it?
I think plastic bag that has like analysis A.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I'm like kind of like squeezing the different particulate and trying to figure out what this is and really staring at it. And like, I think that your theory of it being alien is not so far off.
But aliens don't exist. We are God's chosen people.
Francis,
Yes.
our children have disappeared inexplicably. Could we subdue the Bronze Age morality for just a moment and open our mind to what could be actually possible?
It can't be actually
You came
possible,
into this
actually.
house with technology leaps and bounds from what we know. Tasha has just provided a piece of art material that is not based in any botanical or animal byproduct for paint.
That we know of. There is the deep state to
Right.
worry about here.
Francis, that we know of, which would be alien to us. Alien, the word, means not of knowledge. Not of this world, maybe. Maybe not of this continent. I don't know.
Not all of us went to your fancy college, all right? Words
Was a
mean things
university.
when people give them meaning.
University.
Before moving on, retroactively, I would like everybody to roll a d6 and let me know if you get a 1, 2, or 3, take a point of shock. And if you 4, 5, or 6, you're fine.
Okay.
I take
I'm
shot.
fine.
So
I rolled a
this
6.
This initial roll
Me
is
too.
how you're holding up over the last 4 days. And
Stellar.
if you're taking more shock damage.
Stellar.
Then I would like everyone to retroactively make a second one for seeing that fabric repair itself in front of your very eyes.
Take
As
a
that was
second
something
shock.
This shit
That
ain't
was
nothing to
something-
me, man.
unnatural and out
5
of
again.
this world.
Here we go.
Nice.
Damn.
A wine a day keeps the shock away. Here we go.
Wine a day keeps the shock. Another wood plaque to go next to your other wood plaque.
A wine a day keeps the shock away. I'm unmoored.
It's the little dizzy emoji with a glass of wine next to it.
It's somehow like slightly slurred. A
Look,
wine
these are-
a day keeps
These
the
are
shock
all
away.
in Martha's. These are all in Martha's kitchen. All right. Let's see here. I want to cut to Marlin. Marlin, you pass by the bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
heading upstairs
Mm-hmm.
towards. Here's what I want. I would like for you to make me some sort of stealth, or maybe I think, or shadowing, or nah, it's probably got to be stealth, because there is. I'm gonna say this is just a difficulty 3 though.
All right.
So get 3 or above, to avoid. I'm sorry. What was the
Bertha?
Bertha? Thank you. To avoid Bertha.
So I don't have any shadowing or stealth.
Mm-hmm.
I do have streetwise.
That means I believe you just roll flat.
Okay.
Because streetwise is more of a knowledge-based thing. Now, you can spend shock to succeed the roll, I believe.
Do I determine that before or after I roll?
You can determine that after. I believe you need to spend points to the point where you'll succeed.
Got it.
You know,
okay.
so if you need 2 more, you'll take 2 shock.
Well, let me see if I roll a 3 or up. That's a 6, so we're good.
That's a 6. All right, you meld into the shadows. This large, heavy-set man just fully melds into the shadows and stealths past this woman who's doing everything in this house right now. You make your way to what you can only assume is Thomas's office.
Crystal doorknob sounds about right.
Yeah, double hinged mahogany door that has a large T in one door and D in the other.
I was just
Thomas.
about to ask.
Yep. The big TD in the door. You see that there is an intercom system outside of the door itself. However, but when you try the doorknob, you find that it is unlocked.
It's unlocked.
It is unlocked, yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. You make your way inside. It is a large room. It is larger than the den that you were just in. Huge, heavy oak table in the center of it. This big desk. That's Indian rosewood, not mahogany. What are we, the Beverly Hillbillies? Joke stolen joke dollar. And with these big bay windows in the back that actually just simply have the entire town in view. Again, their house is up on this big hill, and then it is a big house. So they just have simply a perfect view of the town, and you could even see the mall like dead center of the town. You might have not even realized that somehow the mall, despite not being there when the town was built and being built years later, is like dead center of the town. You also see file cabinets in there. Number of drawers on the desk. He has set this room up like the Oval Office. There are 2 couches in the center with a table in the middle. And one large chair behind him, and then a couple of plants that are growing in pots. So, you want to search through his files?
Yes.
What information are you looking for?
I'm trying to find the list of investors for the mall.
Do you have library use as a skill?
You know what's so funny? Is I think I did. And then last episode I had switched it to lockpicking because I thought it would make more sense.
Oh, no.
And the door was unlocked.
That's crazy.
Well, you never know. There might be a locked door in the future. Do you have any other way of justifying a skill for going through things
Do you have
that you would like
accounting?
to try?
Oh, Christ.
Accounting would probably work.
Yeah, if I
Accounting
had
would
that-
totally work.
Accounting would be
I had
great
2
if
points
I were
in
an
accounting.
accountant.
I'm an accountant.
I mean, I do have preparedness. I'm prepared to look through files. Mechanics. I understand the mechanics of bureaucracy.
So I think this is going to be a roll difficulty 4.
That's completely understandable. We're probably going to shock that bad boy. But let me see. Maybe I'll roll. Who knows?
You guys have been rolling
That's a
like crazy.
5.
My God. You start going through the files, and you're looking for people that invested in the mall.
Yes.
You see that the main investments have been Thomas himself, as well as ties to a corporation simply called Shell Corporation. Shell Corp. Who is the only business backing the mall.
Interesting.
And they provided over 50% of the funds to build the mall.
Huh.
And then also you see that Thomas put an enormous amount of his own wealth into building this mall.
That's weird.
Did pay out, it helped build. He already had somewhat of an empire before the mall. You're able to follow this money a little bit, and it gets a little tangled up in the past, but in terms of ties to the mall, it is really just Shell Corp and Thomas.
See, that's interesting because Martha thinks that it was invested in by the town itself. Very interesting.
You see that no funds have come from the town itself.
Okay. It's a shame we don't live in an age of phone photography.
Mm-hmm.
No, but we do live in an age of photography. The cameras are still
pull out a
handheld.
No one's questioned the suitcase when I walked in. Okay. Well, that's something good to go off. I think I'll find like a piece of spare parchment because I don't think they have any post-it notes in this office. And I'll pick up a ballpoint and just kind of scribble down like Shell Corp and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, the other thing that you would see is that for the past, let's see here, Newlands came around 20 years ago. I think it's depending on the town how often they have elections for their mayors. But you would see that Thomas, for the past 20 years and the year prior to the mall being built, has been her largest donor. And it has been money that has been provided by Shell Corp. Yeah. So Shell Corp gives Thomas money. Thomas gives the mayor money.
All right. Well, this got a whole lot worse.
Yeah. Mayor
Okay.
Ruthann Worcestershire.
And Worcestershire?
Mayor
Ruthann.
Ruthann Worcestershire.
Ruthann Worcestershire. Okay.
Yeah.
I was saying Worcestershire. This is how I'm going to live with my life. Worcester sauce.
Okay.
Got it.
Worcester sauce.
Casey and I will pronounce it correctly.
Yeah.
What's the sauce?
Oh, Seth, I'm so sorry. Does Thomas go by Thomas Dremmeled or... No, he's Thomas Vane, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. So on the door, it would have been TV.
Got it.
The plot
Illusions.
thickens. Illusions.
Illusion.
There's actually 2 doors that say that. One is his office. The other is the TV room.
One is a television that shows a door with TV on it.
Okay.
So you find that information.
That's very interesting.
And I'm going to say that you get out of there. Now, Martha, it's up to you if you've noticed how long Marlin has been gone, because that takes a while. So maybe everybody just thinks Marlin is taking a huge shit. He is a dad. And
Yeah, that's what we do.
He's trying
know
to
that
figure
about
out
dads.
the bidet.
He's trying to figure out the bidet. So got one of those Japanese talking toilets.
Somehow.
Have they gotten that far in the 80s?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I'm not talking about
yeah.
electric bidet. I'm just talking about a regular bidet.
Yeah, like
Oh,
a regular bidet, like the whole separate unit that would be installed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably had the hand spare one rather than like.
You don't think
pops
that
out
you would
and
have a
goes.
toilet with one installed? You think you have a separate unit on your
Yeah.
toilet?
No, and I don't want to have Andrew described as like the sink hose for my butthole. No, I don't think so.
Just a loose hose in the bathroom with a drain on the floor.
Yeah, they cut off the metal parts.
That's
They got,
my
like,
kind of
Enema
bidet.
is not.
Oh, well, a wet room. How European.
Tasha,
the 3 shells.
Wall, I feel like we haven't heard too much from you. How is Tasha taking in all this information? Is there anything that of the stuff that has been mentioned? So in that room, there is the fabric, there is the residue, and there is the maps of the search locations. Would you have looked into any of those a little bit more? Do you have something else you want to bring up? How are you taking in everything?
I just want to figure out where all this stuff is from.
Mhm.
I think she just like she's curious to like, you know, are aliens coming? Was that a summoning circle in that sense? That seems more likely to her, I think, than magic.
Mm-hmm. So you have 2 in library use.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say that would definitely give you a little bit more insight, maybe into like that map, the fabric. Other than bringing it to a specialist or trying to find more of it or trying to find a match on somebody in the town, that would probably be your avenues there. The residue, again, bringing that to a lab, maybe checking in with a local like geology expert or something like that could helpful with that, or just simply looking to see if you can find that residue anywhere in town. And then with the map, you look at the map and you notice something. The circles overlap in many different areas, and there's circles and squares where if they did a, you know, kind of a spiral out search, or if they did a like straight up and down search. There are 2 spots in town where there is the tiniest gap in the search areas. One is almost dead center of the mall. Not where the kids went missing. You sort of like look at that area of the map. It is more dead center of the mall, which would be underneath the Python Crunch dojo, or near the large fountain, the indoor fountain in the mall. And then the other tiny little search area is you see in a patch of woods that never got developed in between 2 housing projects. So this like less than an acre square patch of wood, somehow there is a tiny hole somewhere in that. It's not even centered. It's just like a little bit of the ways in. There's just this little gap in the search area. But those are sort of the leads you're able to develop.
We should check the woods. This spot hasn't been checked. And so our kids are probably there. And if not, they may be in the mall.
I mean, but they checked everywhere in the mall. And
Not here. Not under the dojo.
what? Okay. What? Sure. Why wouldn't they though? This is
Maybe
insane.
someone on the
Why?
inside
The
is
deep state.
against us.
Exactly.
Son of a bitch, Francis.
What? Just because I'm
Martha,
right?
You have resources, right? Do you have means of like science people to like look at the fabric and paint? Is that an option?
Honey, I'm a philanthropist. I don't have a team of scientists at my beck and call.
Why don't you though? You have the means.
But what? I just give to the charities, and they give it to the scientists for cancer research.
Martha, but
They
okay.
don't study aliens.
Right, I'm not I didn't.
Well, that's
Do you
disappointing.
know any scientists? Does anybody know any scientists that could do this?
Well, there was this one handsome fella at university. And,
Martha.
you know, we
Hey, old contacts.
we talked, and
Yeah.
you know, Thomas wouldn't approve. He never liked him.
And where is Thomas?
He's away.
Yeah, you still have not heard back from Thomas.
Good.
It's been
That guy sucks.
8 days and no word back from him. Granted, he said he was going to be out of the country. So you don't even know if word has gotten to him. You don't know if he's on his way home or anything, but you have heard not a peep from him. Have you been trying to get in contact with him?
Yeah, I would try like different hotel phone numbers that I know he's staying at.
Carrier
Yeah.
pigeon.
Across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
I think, I think a carrier
It's
pigeon.
just a carrier pigeon that knows where he is always. It's not. It's just trained to him, not a
You can
location.
just smell him out.
I put one perfumed peanut in the sole of my husband's shoes. This pigeon will hone in on that scent.
You know, Martha, if you are calling various hotels, I think do notice a strange pattern. Because you have observation too. So you would realize they're all kind of feeding you the same line of basically, oh, he did stay here, but he's already checked out. And whenever you try and ask for more details of like, oh, well, how long ago was that? How long did he stay there? Did he say where he's going? They all feed you like the same lines of like, sorry, we understand your situation, but we hold our guest privacy to the highest degree.
Confidential.
Is some variation of basically those two things of like, oh, they checked out recently and we're here. Sorry, we can't give you information. And then basically just blow you off, no matter how, upset or berating them or whatever you threaten.
Okay.
And you would notice that pattern.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if I would voice that to this group of people.
Yeah.
That's
I think
So
that's understandable.
That could be an underlying current in what we're dealing with right now, but they're talking to me about don't make in contact with my old flame from college.
You're
Or,
saying
sorry,
flame.
university.
I was just saying friend. You have a friend from college
No,
who does
Seth said that.
scientists.
Seth said that because I'm putting a bookmark right where we were. I'm going to try and bookend this, and then you guys can keep trying to get this, pull this thread. All right, and action.
I'm just saying that any help is helpful, and right now we don't have as much support as we could have. And if we know someone who does science stuff who could look into this, be it the fabric or the paint, that would be helpful, right?
Well, I don't even know where he's staying in Stockholm, Switzerland.
It might take us a while to get the samples to Switzerland anyway.
Yeah, shit.
One possible avenue would be contacting, that it is a long shot, but the high school has a lab in town. There is a community college within the town as well that could potentially help you out with their science department. And then otherwise, if you guys are looking for somebody very specific, like anything related to like geology or, somebody who's really specific to the fabric and not just shooting in the dark, that'll be a role to see if you know somebody at least nearby. Actionable items that are easier to follow up on would be checking out those two locations, searching for anyone who has that fabric, trying to find more of that fabric would probably be your most actionable items.
Did that weird guest I helped service have weird clothes that I would have remembered?
You would have remembered that he had some pretty vibrant green on that vest of his. And I think in this moment, you might start thinking, hold on, haven't I seen that before?
Mm-hmm.
And you would realize that the figure in your dream was wearing something of similar color. It's not a perfect match to the fabric before you, but it's close enough to make that connection.
Huh. Well, we've said a lot of weird things today, but this will also sound weird. I had like a dream last night about the boys. They were putting on some sort of performance, but the main thing was they had like strings attached to them, almost like they were being puppeted. And there was the individual that was puppeting them had this like fabric cloak on. I don't know what that means.
So it's telling us that whoever kidnapped the kids, this was theirs, clearly.
I guess, or it's just my subconscious
What did
really
he
wanting
look
to
like?
focus on that. It was that color fabric, conical in a weird way. There was some stars, and am I remembering everything? Is there anything else that I'm missing, Sky?
No, just tall, strange fabric, the stars and the moons.
Yeah, it almost reminded me of kind of like if like the sort in the stone, like Marlin.
Actually, the Merlin in Sword in the Stone doesn't have stars or moons on his hat. It's just plain blue.
It just reminded me of wizards, man. I'm trying to find a
Sorry,
call, a
I don't know what
reference.
that was.
Oh.
I don't know what that was. I think Chris Dane occupied my body. It was Disney adult, I know.
Ventress. No, fuck, what's his name again?
I don't know. It just seemed like wizardy in a way, because I don't know.
Okay. Wizard.
Also, I've been not sleeping very well, so it could just also be a nightmare dream or something.
I can't say I've been sleeping very well either.
And I think with that, and there's a little bit of shared sentiment in the room, you guys know that now is the time to follow up on some of these leads. So what I want to do is go around, and I want everybody to tell me, and people can go together and choose to follow up on the same leads, or you can go off on your own and do your own thing. Totally up. Do we want to do this popcorn style? Does anybody want to say where they're going first? Is anyone super confident in what lead they want to follow up on?
I'm going to the woods.
All right. Tasha is heading straight, and you're heading straight to the woods?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Julie will check out the mall, Python Crunch specifically, because she has the most connection to it.
Yes, you would know since they can fairly well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while, but hopefully he's okay.
If Marlin shares the information with Francis, he would go with Marlin and look into the Shell Corp.
Hey, I'm back from the bathroom. Sorry, I got lost.
Yeah, you were gone a while.
Yeah, no,
Everything,
there's
okay
a
down
lot
there?
of rooms in this house.
That's true.
Like, there's
for
too
sure.
many rooms in this house. Hey, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
So, Marlin, what lead are you going to follow up on?
I think as we're splitting up, I'll be like, "Oh, let me take you home, Francis." And then as soon as we get in the car, we're like, "Okay, I was not in the bathroom," and I'll start telling him everything and show him what I wrote down.
Very
I'll ask
cool.
if he has any knowledge of Shellcore being an accountant for. Who are you accounting for?
I think I work for an agency that mostly.
I think
does
it's an
internal
agency
audits.
that I believe it worked for the only remaining factory in town. Because several of them got shut down, but I
mean, I can be a personal accountant too.
That's
Like,
true.
I
Oh,
don't-
okay, then be
Yeah,
a person.
I don't think
then,
I do. Like, I will do business accounting if there is a business that wants it, but for the most
Mhm.
part, I think I do personal accounting.
Okay.
Well, you would know that you would be able to check any of the donations that were made to the campaign. You would be able to look into the funding for the mall, it being such a public space. You would probably be able to wiggle your way access in there. Does Sky know the extent of your access? Not really. Do I give a shit? No. I'm gonna do what feels right.
What a good boy.
Yeah. And then finally, Martha, what are you following up on?
I want to go see this cave art
Very cool.
in the mall.
So everyone heads out. Two of you together. I imagine Julie and Martha, you still drive separate to the mall, but have you communicated that you're both going to the mall?
Well, I'm going to the mall too, so why don't we just take my car?
I mean, but also I'll probably be heading home afterwards, so I don't want to make you have to, like, it's honestly a little bit closer for me from the mall to the house if I just I appreciate the thought and the offer, unless you want to talk to me about something.
It's really no trouble. I mean, Bertha can just drop you off as soon as she's dropped me off.
Right, but my car is also here, and I still need that for
Fine,
like,
then you'll
work
just
and
come
stuff.
back here.
Sure. You know what? Sure. That's fine.
Bertha can drive your car to your house and then walk back here.
I don't know why you're putting up
She
such
does
a
it
fight.
all the time.
I've got the perfect
Let's-
car wine. It's Zinfandel.
I'm sorry, car wine?
Yes, have you ever had wine in the car?
No, I'm driving.
No, you're not driving in this car, sweetheart. Get in the car.
She like
It's gonna be a weird friendship.
I was gonna say
I love
Julie is like weirdly terrified of Martha because it's also like she's been kind of bitchy in the past. So it's like, I don't know where this is coming from, but okay. And we'll get in the back seat.
I'm not one to turn down car wine.
I must apologize. We are going to go stemless, but that's just for safety.
Wow, coward.
Just takes the glass and is just
You
like,
gotta have a line.
thank you.
At least it's a red.
I'm safe and I'm stemless. You guys, it's another plaque. It's in the limo.
Why do we have so many wine t-shirts now?
That's all we sell now is wine t-shirts. And they all have Martha's face on the back. You all, okay, where to start here? I think Marlin and Finner, a funny way to put it, how hard are you two going in the investigation? Are you guys like public records, or are you like, we need to get those private records?
Obviously, he's going to start with the public records because they're easier to get. But I think at this point, Francis is very much in the I need to find Roman. The cops aren't doing anything, so I will find him by any means necessary.
Then I think the last shot that we get of you two is late at night. You guys are pulling up. I mean, it was already evening when you're meeting, so now it is night, but we see you two pulling up a block away from whatever public records building there is in town, getting out of the car, and you are both dressed in black, and we see Marlin fiddling with some lockpicking tools. As you two make your way towards the building.
Audience, we can't afford the rights, but for your own benefit, as you envision the scene, I just want you to play some like Steely Dan.
Okay. Which Steely Dan song?
I think Home at Last, just at the beginning, like ba-na, bum bum ba-na. Yeah.
The next scene, the next shot that we get, Martha and Julie, as you two are driving down the hill and hit the town, we see a helicopter coming into frame, swinging over Martha's house and touching down just outside of it in the parking lot, where it is large enough for a helicopter to touch down. And we see now up close on that helicopter, Thomas Vane stepping out first, followed immediately by a man in white pants and a blazer that is shimmery and green and the exact same material that you all had seen before.
You motherfucker.
Interesting.
The scene cuts away again. Martha and Celina.
Point of order. We're listening. Well, we're wearing cat's eye sunglasses, drinking Zinfandel out of stemless glasses, and listening to "Virtual Insanity" by Jamiroquai.
Because Virtual Insanity is playing in the background.
Oh, 15 years early, it's fine.
Julie is like trying not to hasn't actually touched the wine because is like doesn't know how to be around this person. So it's just like being as polite as possible and just like quiet.
We see the two of you arriving at the dojo where a full class is going on. However, the audience watching, it almost looks computer generated because of how in sync every single student in that dojo is. And the moment you take a step into the dojo, they all stop in unison, turn, and look at you as a group. Finally, we get a shot of the woods. Tasha, you step out of your car. I think Sasha had you... Is Sasha with you still? I realized that I did not talk with her at all. So she's in the car. You two are sort of talking about the situation, figuring things out. You arrive, and the two of you head into the woods. What did you get for your stealth roll?
A 1.
Would you like to use any shock to...
No.
Would you like to use 3 shock? All right.
I would not.
So you see this green light in the distance, deep in the trees. And Sasha, who I imagine is slightly larger of the two of you, as she works as a park ranger, sort of takes the lead here. And I think she fully has an axe on her. Some sort of like dealing with fallen trees. She has actually brought a weapon with her. And you two are making your way through these trees, and they all line up, obscuring the view until you see that there is a tiny clearing in the center of it with a super ramshackled shack that goes up and then to the side at like a 45-degree angle and then back up. And to us watching at home, it would almost be like a one-story wizard tower. So just a really shitty house. You see that green light is a campfire that is glowing green. And then your foot lands on a twig. And you realize, because of the sudden movement, that there is a man sitting next to the fire with a can of beans in one hand and a magic wand in the other, making beans levitate into his mouth. He just goes, "Oh, shit!" And that is where we're going to end the session.
Wow.
Oh, God. Crazy.
Oh, my God.
Thank you all for listening to Gumshoe. I hope you all enjoyed listening. We made some great progress there, guys.
So many more questions.
Oh, man.
So
Yeah,
many more
definitely.
questions than answers. As
Well,
our
let's
detectives
get
want to do.
into some plugs. Let's have one of our guests go first. How about you, Celina?
Hey, I'm Celina. I've been playing Julie, or also Derek, because he's there too sometimes. You can find me just about anywhere at Sky Artemis on the internet. I am trying to steal Sky's name. It is mine now.
Hell yeah, you can have it.
Thank you.
I'm going by
yeah.
Jamiroquai now.
Future made of virtual insanity.
Andrew.
Oh shit. I need more Dayquil.
Solid plug.
Anyways, Casey.
You can check out my personal stuff at Casey_Reardon. Also, check out our Patreon, where we have our after shows, where we talk about the things that happen in the show, and we'll definitely have some stuff to talk about this episode. Also, check out our website, where you can find some great merch. We have some bonus content on there that's freely available, as well as
We've got some Catalina wine coolers on there.
We're going to have so many wine-related merch things
Yeah,
now.
we got some great
My
wood
God.
board.
So be sure to check that out
charcuterie
as
boards.
well. Yeah, everything. We're going to get
I
everything.
really want a Stanley Cup with the, what was it? I have anxiety and wine. What was it again? Can we get it one more time?
I wrote down, I'm an anxious person and alcohol makes me untethered.
So good.
I want that on just like a mug that's supposed to be for water.
I'm
Make everyone
safe
question
and
what's in it.
stemless.
I'm safe and stemless. That's good too.
Wine
That's-
safe and stemless is pretty good.
Sky, what do you got for us?
Nothing. I already said people to leave
you're
us
right.
a review. I can't remember why. Oh, if you would like us to would block motivational quotes into our store, leave us a 5-star review and we'll try and make it happen.
If you will buy it, tell us. That's what we
Yeah,
need.
seriously.
Yes.
Tell
that's
us
what we
in the
need. Put that in
5-star
a review.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
absolutely.
read it.
Give us the simplest reviews you can, and we'll
Jump
love
to Andrew.
Andrew just did his thing.
Yeah, his was
I thought
for
he needed a
Dayquil.
moment. All right,
them.
well,
No, he needed Dayquil.
much like no, I lost it.
The Wizard Dan is my enemy.
The Wizard Dan is
Wizard
my
Dan-
enemy. The
Wait, did we
Wizard
get-
Dan is my enemy.
Wait, did we get Seth and Nate?
Dan is my enemy.
We got Nate for sure.
Okay.
Seth, did you have something to say?
Sure. This is Seth's Book Corner. It's a podcast at the end of a podcast.
Hey.
I've been reading a book. I've been this close to finishing it.
Dang.
Nice.
Oh, that's
And
What
that
book
book
is it?
is The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very
Now,
nice.
I have almost finished this book, and I think at this point I can definitively say that there's no way in hell I could ever recommend it to anyone.
Oh, really?
my God.
Wow.
It is a
Whoa.
great book. It is a great book. However, if I recommended you this book, you would look at me and say, he likes literature, but he also might be some sort of sadist. Like, is it deeply, it has deeply terrible things in it. It will explore, it's a fantasy world, but it's fantasy China and fantasy Japan. And those two countries,
Oh no.
they just have a history.
Oh no.
A lot of history. And you know what? We could unpack that here, except I don't have the basis to unpack that.
We don't have the time
I just
either.
read it. And you know what? And maybe you want to read that too. Look at a summary. I would say that some of the reviews
I'll
calling
read
it just, you know, that all the characters are annoying and we don't like any of them. No, that's wrong. All of F. Scott Fitzgerald's Great Gatsby characters are annoying and we don't like them. This is different. There's humanity here that you can get behind and understand why they do certain things. And you can also say, wow, why
He
would
was
you
an
do
all
certain
right
things?
Gatsby.
And much like what makes us human,
Yeah.
the Wizard Dan is my enemy.
Yeah.
Wizard
the
Dan.
Wizard
Wizard
Dan.
Dan.
Wizard Dan is my enemy.
Dan.
Wizard Dan is my
The
enemy.
Wizard Dan is my enemy.
Wizard Dan is my enemy.